Hey guys, it's Amber J. Lee. I took a little break and I'm back again to get it started. Today I want to talk about something I read on Forbes called the lipstick effect. Before we get started talking about the lipstick effect, let's watch this video.
Does anyone else feel like they're absolutely fucking drowning financially? As a single 29-year-old woman, I have 3 jobs. And I'm still fucking struggling. And I'm just getting myself farther and farther into credit card debt because I don't have enough after the first of the month to avoid using it.
First things first, this is what I want to get out the way. Being an adult all the time is not fun. I'm pretty sure you watched your parents go without to make sure you had. I have seen my parents go without doing this to make sure my college tuition was paid. That's the life of being an adult. But this girl has bad financial problems because why are you working 3 jobs and you can't afford your basic needs? A spending money problem. But let's focus on another thing. I just want to say sometimes it's food over lashes, it's lights over lipstick. You're not going to get everything you feel like you deserve. It's a part of life. I feel like social media has lied to us and said that we can have it all, that people really think they can have it all. Your rent doesn't care if your nails or hair is done. Your rent doesn't care. The landlord doesn't care. Oh, I was reading something on Forbes, and it says how women are in debt at alarming rates and in so much debt compared to men. And I wanted to find out why. Because I personally feel like men are more emotional than women, and if their emotions aren't uncontrolled, it results in death. So I did my little research and I came across something called the lipstick effect that's shooting up as of right now in 2023. Things increase. You can also read this here. I'm going to explain the lipstick effect. Where things increase, the beauty industry goes up. And it happened during the Great Depression. When everything got so expensive, instead of the beauty industry dropping, a lot of people, lash techs, nails techs, everything went up. Now, modern day is lash techs and nails tech, but back then it was lipstick. The lipstick sales shot through the roof, right? What is trending right now amongst women? It's cosmetic surgery. So cosmetic surgery is our lipstick. When things get hard, women go out of their way to make sure they look extra good to land a provider man. As provider men get scarce and things become more expensive, women go out and get extra things to make sure they look really good to land a provider man, to present the illusion that the inflation is not affecting them. So they used to buy lipstick because lipstick back then was super expensive. So if a woman bought a lipstick, a provider man would have said, if she can afford the lipstick, then I can take her on. She's not a liability. She's something I can cherish because she can afford a lipstick. Now during this time, people are saying, okay, she can afford plastic surgery, she can afford to do this, she can afford lipstick, she can afford lip fillers, then she probably will compliment my lifestyle because she's used. So with that being said, that is the lipstick effect. As provider men become scarce, women do things to compete with each other unconsciously to land a provider man. I don't care what nobody says. Women get BBLs to get access to a different lifestyle. You want access to the rappers, the ballers, the men with the money. I do believe some women get it for themselves. I do agree with that. But I do believe it started out because you wanted a big butt to attract a provider male, to be more sexually attracted to a mate. The competition for a provider man is fierce nowadays. It is fierce. You ever been to Miami? You ever been to a nightclub in Miami? I'm telling you, I went to Miami in June. The competition for the men down there is fierce. I remember, I'll never forget, I made a video about this on my TikTok. It was Drake night. Them girls was pulling out their best moves to get Drake. Friends fell out. The competition is fierce. You hear me? And it's crazy how the world is the same. Nothing is new under the earth. It's just different players. Nothing is new. So that is what we are experiencing now. She spent money to make sure she looks good, to compensate for what she's going through in life, not having enough money. Sometimes you need your hair and nails done to feel better. For them back then, it was lipstick. You needed that to feel better. Like, okay, I have this, at least I can have this out of this. You know, at least it was the lipstick was to basically say life is okay. I can afford this lipstick, life is okay. People are getting their nails and their hair done and say, you know what? I got my hair done, I got my nails done. Life probably isn't that bad because I can still get this, even though I went into debt for it. That is the lipstick effect. And that is why we are going in debt at alarming rates. We buy things to feel good. As to men, They don't have to do all these extra things. They get a haircut. That's nothing. What? The most a man has spent for a haircut is $100. That's the most I've ever heard a man spend for a haircut. That's like, that's not even half of a bundle, half of a lash. That's not nothing. So that is why we are in debt at alarming rates.